ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. Master is asking, do you believe in English astronomy? M. It is possible to make new discoveries by applying the laws of Western astronomy, observing the irregular movement of Uranus. The astronomers looked through their telescopes and discovered Neptune shining in the sky. They can also foretell eclipses. Master, yes, that is so. The carriage drew on. They were approaching others' house. Sri Ramakrishna said to him, dwell in truth, you will certainly realize God. See, last it comes to that level. See, all this is necessary to be attended where they are to that extent. We need in our external life. But what helps us in the internal world to transcend the nature and go beyond is entirely different. It is to hold on to truth, to hold on to God. Hold on to truth means which is unchanging, eternal reality, unchanging. Truth term is used because that is unchanging. Changing cannot be truth. Now it is appearing and disappearing, it cannot be truth. It is not going to be there next moment, it cannot be truth. Truth is Trikala Abhadita. The three kala should not affect it, past, present and future. The time appears and goes, it doesn't change. So unchanging eternal reality we call that truth. Holding on to truth at all level. When this truth of absolute unchanging is brought to the bodily level, how does it manifest? Dedicated work. Two aspects of activities. One is doing it as an offering to God. Another is to see that it is Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya. It must be for the welfare of many, as many people as possible. It must bring peace and joy, Hita. It must bring peace and joy to all people. It must bring Ananda. So this aspect of it is holding on to truth. Or what all you do, you are offering it to God. It is going to be eternal there. Otherwise, it will appear, disappear, give fruit and go away. I do karma, some good or bad. It gives sukha or dukkha and goes away. And its effect remains as a vasana to drive you. You are changing. Another act you will do, another result you get, sukha dukkha, it disappears. Another you act, the movement and act goes on increasing without finding any place of rest. But when it is offered to divine, the karma dissolves without giving any other fruit, but makes you evolve to your divinehood. This is most important part of bringing the truth to physical level. Then another aspect of bringing the Chaitanya or the eternal, unchanging, the absolute truth to the bodily level is to remain pure, unaffected by kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. At bodily level, I am pure. I am unstained by the maya. That aspect, bringing down the purity of the Atman to the bodily level. That I am not doing anything. Nature is doing, and whatever is done is offered to God. That aspect. Oh, I am constantly moving on the spiral of evolution. So this is bringing to the senses. I must be able to see the divine everywhere. Bhadram karnebhi shunyam devaha. Let us see what is good. Bhadram karnebhi shunyam. Bhadram pashyama. Let us see the divine everywhere. This is bringing the truth to the senses level. Let me not think of harming anyone anytime. I am bringing the truth to the I am you, you are me. I am bringing the truth to the same truth, the absolute unchanging, to the level of mind. To see that I am yourself, you are myself. I should not think of anything bad of anybody. I should not be able to see anything bad in others. I should not be able to feel. Similarly at heart level. So all levels of my existence, in the heart, I entertain what is the unchanging eternal, what I call God or nature. If my heart loves anyone, I penetrate through the bodily existence. I don't remain at the bodily existence. I love my child, I love my father. I may love anyone, I may love some object, but it is not limited by the external sheath. I am trying to penetrate inside and see the divine whom I love. Oh, this body will go away. My child will go away. My father, bodily existence will go away. But there is within, that is unchanging. May my love be penetrating through that body and reach the beyond. May God be pleased through my love. May it reach Him in and through whatever I am doing. Maybe that I am earning and feeding, giving education because I love. All that reaches the divine. So bringing at all level is truth, holding on to truth. Then when I sit for japa, are you truly sitting for japa? Are you truly sitting for meditation? You are in the posture, you are on the seat, you have closed your eyes. But what is in your mind, what is in your heart? Have you emptied? I am sitting for meditation. Now God alone shall dwell in me. I and God will be there now. All doors are closed. Is it the truth? So at the working functional level, I am bringing the truth. In every aspect, holding on to truth will lead you definitely to, that's what Sri Ramakrishna is telling. Dwell in truth and you certainly realize God. Attend to all this. See what all things we are passing through, including is asking about astronomy. Do you believe in modern astronomy? Because modern astronomy has a small view of, it's holding on to a small view of the cosmos. The Earth, solar system, we do not even know beyond this. Some instruments, this, that, inference only. It is not actually seeing. Now suppose 200 billion light years away, suppose the Milky Way is clashing with another galaxy, we may try to get some information through the modern equipments, but we do not know what actually is the truth. Because it is far away, some rays are going. You see about nature. I am just going through the ancient prehistoric time of Stone Age, this, that and all. But nature, you see, all our speculation and understanding through the scientific methods also. Once the flood comes, we saw the rain today. When flood comes, cities will be underwater. What happened? What happened? Nobody will know. When I was there on the banks of Narmada, 19 villages were flooded with water, leaving no human being alive. So all their property was floating in river, clothes, this, that, and there no concrete houses, made of bamboo and wood, covered with mud. The whole house started floating. The tiles above the house will drop off, the mud will dissolve, and the only structure, whole structure, wooden structure, will start floating. About 30-40 boatsmen will be behind it, trying to tie one side or other and try to drag it to some way surface. They get about 3-4 lakhs rupees if they catch one house. The televisions and this, that floating, even the plough, wooden plough, carts, chairs, all will be flowing. The boatsmen will be busy in trying to catch that and bring it to for their use. 19 villages. Now, when this one goes off, water goes off, there will be at least 10-15 feet of sand covering it, mud covering it. You will not even know there was a village. No trees, no electric poles. How deep they have gone, we do not know. So that will be the condition. Now, what excavation and what everything is covered. And such things, how many times, millions of times in these millions of years, how many times these things have happened, and completely, the civilization is completely erased without a trace left behind. All change. Vinayakananda says how the mountains slowly, weather breaks it into pieces. Small particles come down from the huge mountains, flow into the ocean, become sand. And on the other side, whichever way the water is pushing, slowly the sand goes on accumulating. A hill is forming there. Time changes. A hill is becoming an ocean, and ocean is becoming a hill. Time changes. So there, what is left over? How many great civilizations might have come in millions of years? Swamiji says another thing. If there was a Stone Age, there must have been a highly evolved state of human existence which has entered into seed form of Stone Age again. Because suddenly human existence and Stone Age cannot come into picture unless it was there earlier. It has entered into seed form again from the high. When man rose to the highest intelligence, he destroys himself to begin again from the earliest aspect of Stone Age again. So this, how the whole thing. Now this astronomy, Sri Ramakrishna is asking, do you believe in astronomy? What to say? Yes, to the extent our intellect stretches, we can't see the beyond. We can't see where from the stars and sky came, what way they are going, what is their destination in the end, where do all this culminate, we do not know. So when we try to understand the nature, even a small particle, Einstein says, like a huge shore of a sea, and what all it is knowledge, suppose. And we may, lives after life striving, we may be able to get one grain of knowledge of this universe. The rest, the ocean like sand knowledge will be remaining out of our reach. This is what human understanding can be. Sri Ramakrishna says, can we ever know God? Can we ever know this nature? Can we ever know anything anywhere? Nothing we can know. Only thing, you can escape or transcend this nature and be free from all bonds and suffering forever. Enter eternal life and continue in the ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute. So this is the, Sri Ramakrishna is how he is making them attend to all things and be aloof from all and evolve. Just attend to things because present and future generation need it. What legacy you are going to leave at all levels? The next generation. And when the children are born, they must be made to bow down to the shrine at home. That's all the knowledge we can give. As it grows, some amount of understanding of God, of this nature, of themselves, it expands. So that's a part that we are going to leave behind. Then we leave behind a procedure, a pattern of life, a style of life, living, which makes the efforts minimum and attainments higher. Live such a life that you need not go on cleaning every day. Sri Ramakrishna says, you see, if you have a copper pot, you have to clean every day. And by grace of God, it turns into gold, then no more washing is necessary. No more cleaning is necessary. You need not polish it. Like that, when will you become that gold? To become gold is the thing, never to change. So that much we can assure. This is what Sri Ramakrishna is expecting. Now what are you going to leave is for the next generations to come. A small morning prayer, the way in which we take bath, going to the bath, bowing down, thinking of divine, trying to invoke the tirthas in the water and taking bath. The whole thing, how to link yourself to the eternal, how to link yourself to the divine in and through all activities. So this is what we have to live a life, exemplary life, and that will continue. Leave that to the next generation and go. So we may not need many things like day-to-day disciplines. We are going to school, we may not need. But learning we have to continue because others who come has to learn. So every day the father sits with the book to learn. Otherwise the child will not learn. For the sake of child, he sits with the book instead of newspaper. Read some book. The child says, father is also reading book. And he too will start keeping that. To leave the legacy behind, we follow many things. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says this, for others' sake, you will have to follow certain major things. And it is going to link to the next generation. Remember in Shloka that one? Sangraha mevaptam kartumarrasi. Loka sangraha mevartham. Loka sangraha. For at least for loka sangraha, for others' sake, that others will yadyad achariti shrestha tattad evetaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokastadanu vartate. People follow who is recognized as Shrestha. So be that exemplary, live an exemplary life, even if you don't need it now, so that others will continue. You are going to leave something, a small disciplinary day, whole day, how to live, show and go. One father was there. He used to go on teaching his children something or the other, both of the secular, of life in the world, and of transcendence and attainment. The whole life, how to live in the world, how to transcend, how to help others, how to be unstained by the action. Everything he used to teach. And how to earn money, how to save money, all things. As from childhood, from birth he is teaching. Living to teach and teaching to live. And all this, throughout his life he goes on. Children grow up, still children are eager to know from father every bit of the things. They come and ask, this is the situation, how should I do, what should I do? Father goes on telling new things, new understanding, new presentations. Then it will last, as the time goes, old age comes, he is on the deathbed one day. Now doctors arrive and warn, my man, look here, your death is approaching. Now stop talking all this. Release yourself from all strain and tell me what you want, anything pending in your mind to be done, to attend it to, before you leave the body. He listens to the words of the doctor and again busy with the children, telling them about life and the beyond. Again doctor wants. Now maybe an hour left for you, Master. He looks at the doctor, he nods the head and continues. He is talking to children about the spiritual matters and secular matters, how to manage. Then another half an hour goes. The doctor is wondering, oh, now his body is going to fall off forever. What is he talking? Anything pending he has to do, any documents he has to sign, release it for the children, do whatever things he has to do. He's not bothered. Then last few minutes will be left for him to leave the body. Doctor asks, are you not afraid of this death? The death is a few minutes left for you. The man says, throughout my life, I taught my children how to live. Now I am teaching them how to die. So, how to die is also to be taught. How you see how much this is in Taittiriya Upanishad we come across as the Swadhyaya Pravajanabhyam na Pramaditavyam. Not to err in these two aspects. In learning and teaching, you should never make any errors. It means you should not shrink down. You should not. Every day, new things. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, as long as I live, so long I learn. So this must be our spirit to gain and give. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.